And that's when the sergeant pulled his gun out and opened fire on him.
Was he charging the officers or anything?
No, he didn't. He doesn't understand English. He spoke Spanish.
Do either of you speak Spanish? Were you able to talk to him? Or?
I wasn't trying to get involved.
How do you know he didn't speak or understand English? Did you?
Because he can't understand us when we tell him to stop and stuff. Just have to go to somebody else who speaks Spanish to translate to him.
So the police said that he was living here for several months on the street here in this block.
Did he have a tent that he was living in? And was he generally a friendly sort of guy, or was he problematic compared to others, or?
He was friendly and everything. I mean, all he did was play with his soccer ball.
Did he have any close friends or family members to stay with him? Anybody he was close to?
Just the people who stays right here on Shotwell.
So getting back to why we think the cops showed up in the first place. Somebody called, any idea who or why? Was he acting erratically with the knife? Was he menacing?
They were probably just nervous.
Was it a big knife?
It was to me it was a kitchen knife.
Kitchen knife? Sorry.
One of them butcher knives that we used to cut with.
Right. Had you seen him with it before? He said, yeah.
You saw him?
Did he ever threaten anyone with that knife? No, right? It was square in his own use.
I know you said that he didn't wave it around when the police were there, but did he wave it around before then at all? Was there anything he was doing with it that...
He used it for his safeties when he goes out and pick up cans and bottles.
Was there a sweep this morning or anything? I heard there was a sweep in the area.
Were they asking?
No.
But we heard the hot team was here. Was he
The
angry
hot-
because the hot team was here?
The hot team was actually at our tent about 2 minutes before this all happened.
Say that again?
The hot team was at our tent. They always walk around asking us if we're okay and everything. They told me I had a doctor's appointment this morning that I didn't know about. But I couldn't go.
Do you think one of them may have called it in?
I don't think so. Because they know that we carry, you know.
So that wouldn't be a reason for them to call just because he has a knife in his hand.
I think it was somebody that either lived across the street or was just walking and saw the knife and they got nervous. And
Right. So one neighbor said earlier that he saw this man kick a soccer ball at other people living here yesterday. Did you see that?
There'd be a lot of people walking up and down the street when he's kicking the ball.
But not directly at people or browsing people or anything like that.
So your takeaway from all of this was not justified shooting at all.
You know,
Was he kicking the soccer ball around this morning too?
he was kicking the ball this morning. Then he sat down for a minute to relax, and that's when the 2 cop cars and 1 SUV pulled up because we was seeing what was going on, and that's when 2 officers approached us and asked us if we seen anybody with a knife and heard anything who was carrying a knife on him, and we told them no.
And then the next
thing, one of the officers had a shotgun in their hand. He caught the bat and hit him with the beanbag 2 times, and that's when the sergeant pulled his gun out and opened fire right there.
How much time do you think passed? Because a beanbag is supposed to slow someone down, right? Did they give him time to kind of, I don't know how quickly?
No. I don't know.
And you're saying the knife was never in his hand, it was always in his...
The knife was up on his hip the whole time. He didn't have no knife in his hand when the officers was around him.
You mean to say that it was in his belt or something like that on the suit?
Yeah.
Visible?
Was the blade sticking up or sticking down?
It was sticking down.
Sticking down.
And when the last shot hit him, the bullet hit him, that's when he fell, and that's when the knife fell out and he hit the ground.
You witnessed all of this.
How far is your tent from his tent?
It wasn't that. Ours is the very first one where the crime scene happened.
Okay, so you're
Which,
close.
which color is your tent?
It's the green one.
Green one, and his color is.
His is like baby blue tint.
So you all share a tent? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Earlier, I